Oh, okay. Here we go.
Due in no small part to FNT, Legion of Memers, No Green Rocks, and everyone that supports and shows our work, the Legion of Memers is now monetized on YouTube. Thank you for inspiring all of us, and cheers to the past and the future memes to come. Cheers to you! My bottle of water. Salute the Legion of Memers. That's an order.
Nice water. Right?
Hey!
Hooray!
We got to get that soundboard going. We're still trying to work things out. Welcome to our very first stream being monetized. Thank you guys so much for being here and getting us to this point. Without each and every one of your help, we would not be here today. And I sincerely mean that, even though I say it all the time. It doesn't take away the fact that I very much do mean that. So, let's get started, first of all, by congratulating our first member, Wookie Be Bad. He wasted no time and became a member before the show even started. Woo! So thank you for being our first member, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Wookie.
Hail to that man.
Hail.
Fantastic, dude. So before we get started, let's just give a shout out to chat, and then we'll get all our names out there. So Extra Zero, you want to bring up the first chats?
So we got Skirmitar coming in already late and game. Well, we weren't that late. I go figure though. I would fuck it up on my first day back.
Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Wrong intro. Rookie mistake. Then we got Wookie Be Bad coming in, giving us a big hail with some LOM chants. We got
these are special stickers you can get if you're members. It's the Legion of Memers tag. You throw that in the chat if you're a member, and that's pretty good. Hey, and oh, dude, Wookie, dude, can you just bring up what just happened?
Wow.
Wookie just gifted 10 Legion of Memers memberships
with a 50.
Bro.
Oh boy, this is
going
going off
pull
to a
some
great
side
start.
scrollers energy? Do we have
$50?
we say for that?
Freaking king! Oh.
Can I channel some stuttering Craig here with balls?
King.
Balls
Freaking
deep.
king. Oh my
Big,
god.
hairy Wookie balls. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, during the year, we don't have anybody to drink for that.
Yes, I.
You could always
I
take
am
your shirt off,
completely out of
Zero.
alcohol. Keely Chow, thank you so much for hopping in. Congratulations on being monetized. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support. I've seen you on other streams as well, so thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Of course, we got
and True Pop Culture 7 is on break right now. He's doing a pilgrimage. Let's all wish him a spiritual journey and hope he enjoys his time.
We wish you
on
a
that trip.
safe journey through immigrant-ridden Europe, and we hope you come back to us safely.
Yeah, I hope your parole comes up soon, buddy.
What's your first thought? Says hello, everyone. Hello and hail.
Hello there.
Melee Games.
Hey, Melee.
Howdy, excited to see some DJ Axis X or versus was it X or versus
cross Legion of Memers?
Cross. Yeah. Crossing. So like crossover then.
Crossing the streams.
Okay, crossing streams with the Legion of Memers action. Also, congratulations on
we gotta give
hail to you. Appreciate you.
Janice was our first donor.
Janice.
Oh, congrats.
The first super chat.
First super chat, yeah.
Thanks.
First super chat.
So Janice, also known as a Raptor fan.
Congratulations on getting monetized. Well deserved. Thank you so much. We all put a lot of effort into this, but no matter how much effort we put in, without you, we would not be here. So thank you very, very much. Jonathan Davis says, hail Melee Games. Well, hail Melee Games and hail to you, Jonathan. I see you popping out memes on Twitter and tagging the Legion in them. Keep up the great work, man. And for Melee Games 279, happy first monetization stream. Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
And we got one more in here, too. We
got greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Hail to the Legion. And all in chat says Mr. PP. Mr. PP.
Big PP energy.
Do y'all have a name? your one.
Oh wait, we got one more. We got to highlight. We got Alf in here.
Alf, Horny Alf. There was some news today that you were in. I'll share it next week. So yes, let's get started with intros. We'll go from the bottom to the top. Oculus. Man, do you want to let the people know who you are, where to find you, and what you do?
Yep, my name is Oculus. You can find me on Twitter. I mostly do Friday night type memes and random situations, and yeah, you can follow me there. And it's been a couple weeks since the last time I'm in the last live stream, but good to be back here.
I'm sorry, I just got distracted by Jonathan Davis's meme, which we're going to bring up a little later in the show.
We're happy to have you.
Okay, don't look at the memes. Don't look at the memes, guys. Sorry, especially during intros. I appreciate you seeing back on here, Oculus, dude. We missed you, and I'm glad you can come back and hang out.
It's been an eternity, but good to be back.
Appreciate you, mate. Thanks for coming in. Devil made me do it. How you doing today, mate?
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm here staying with Green Rocks right now in the Beanie Compound 2.0 in Shag's basement. So it's
hey, where's Scrubs Goats? Gotta tell him to piss off. I'm just kidding. Love you, Scrubs Goats.
But yeah, follow me. Follow Beelzehub on YouTube and check out Get Ranked tomorrow, every Sunday. And happy to be here.
Awesome, man. Cloud. I just saw Cloud's name. Number one, Blabs.
Listen, it's not going away, so I might as well embrace it.
You're the number one, mate. You're the number one, and everybody knows.
So what you been up to, Cloud?
Not much, just memeing and all that. You can find my memes on Twitter. What I have here, xCloud. I'm usually just memeing either Geeks and Gamers or
You're all over the place with your memes, man.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they're fire.
Thanks.
That's good, man. Keep it up. You simp.
That was excellent delivery.
Even flawed on like the last. I was watching the Ryan Reef often posts these Legion of Memers versus the Full Aussie videos, you know, the meme collection, and Floyd turns around and says, "Oh, so why is Cloud? What is Cloud such a simp then?" And Blabs is like, "Yeah, he's just a big simp." But like, oh yeah, well, I suppose that brings me into me. I'm Kenzo.
Hold up, Hayden,
What?
75 for
Oh,
$20 super chat. Hail Legion Memers, congrats on the monetization. Thank you so much, Hayden. This
Thank
is
you,
awesome.
Hayden.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys rock.
Thank you.
Oh man, you've made more on this like first stream than you've made in the last year, Suits.
People are coming in, they're whipping their dicks out like badasses, man.
I love it.
Dishing out all the cash out of their wallet.
And Jeremy's not here to enjoy it.
I know.
Oh, and Jonathan Davis just became a
sweet
member as well. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. That is so. I got to get used to this. It's dude, like this is crazy. Sorry about that, Kenzo. I am a little bit
super chats are more important.
Everybody knows
than my dumbass British nonsense. Let's be honest. No one wants to hear me talk anyway. I'm Kenzo. I'm one of the members of the Legion of Memers that draws things. You can catch some of my animations over on my channel, and I'm also putting them up over on the Twitter too. It's Art by Kenzo. Thanks, guys. Happy to be here and get into this, and happy to have DJ Axis on with us too, man. I've wanted to actually have a chat with this person for some time since I've been aware of the amazing stuff they do. Eager to get into it, man.
Yeah. And you've been doing some pretty good work recently too, no?
What, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, no, I did that little. Yeah. If we get time, we can maybe show that later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why do
you think I brought it up? I want to show it.
It has copyrighted music on it, but the artist is okay with you using it on YouTube, so it won't affect your channel. Because I uploaded it to my channel. I made a little Mozart animation, which is based off of a TikTok trend called the Pine Grove Shuffle. It's a pretty simple thing, but I like it, man. It's got vibes to it. So we'll get into that later. Ow.
So
sorry, I'm being
in the
attacked by a
chat,
kitten.
It's something is weird that people can't get gifted subs. I'm looking into that right now. We also have DJ Axis as guest today. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing all right. Doing good. Also, Hail Legion.
What you been up to?
At the moment, I'm taking a bit of break from music. I think I might have just burnt myself out on it, but just doing what I always do, remixing stuff, trying to do some original music, just playing some games on the side. That's kind of my life in a nutshell.
All right.
You can't force creativity, man. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't.
Sometimes you can't burn yourself out.
You can be in that flow state and sit down, and it just comes out. And other days you try and force it, and it's terrible.
I like how a friend of mine put it, where he asked how I was doing, and I told him I've been doing a lot of music lately, and I've been getting burnt out. And he was like, "Well, just think of it as if life were like an MMO, and your creativity skill is just on cooldown."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. I've been there. You can't overexert yourself. Just quick, Jonathan Davis is helping everybody out by telling everybody how to get those gifted memberships. Go, if you're looking at the chat right now, you see the little green box with a little present in there. You can click it, and it'll give you the option that says allow gifts. You want to turn that on, and it should work for you. It works for me, and I'm on a different browser, so hopefully that works. If not, I will try and figure it out. Thank you for your patience. I'm trying to. It says it's not there. Well, I'm trying to figure it out. Extra Zero, why don't you go forward, please?
Yeah, so you probably know me from my memes on Side Scrollers. I'm Extra Zero, the producer of the show, and boy, did I fumble at the gate. But hey, 2 weeks off, I can be a little rusty. A bit of ring rust. But yeah, I had a good vacation. I'm probably looking a little tanner than the last time you saw me. We went to the Carolinas, and my wife and I celebrated our first wedding anniversary. And we also, this week, we celebrated 5 years of being together total. So, it was
Congratulations, mate.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats.
couple anniversaries back to back. And right after the show, we're going to run out and get tacos. Not back tacos, Dermy. Yeah, we've been wanting to have. I start carnivore tomorrow, so it's like my last hurrah before 90 days of just having nothing but meat and animal products. So that should be an interesting experiment. I'm also the host of Figure Action. We just celebrated 5 years of that show as well. So check us out, youtube.com, Figure Action Podcast, where we talk about toys, collecting, everything in the industry. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, check us out. And then also follow me on Twitter, Extra008, if you like memes.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this gift issue. Let me know if it's working for other people, because I don't know because it looks like it's working on my end, and I'm using Chrome. I'm using desktop. If not, I will figure out what's going on with it and see what we can do. But first of all, I want to thank everybody for being here today. And it is our first monetized stream, and we've got a lot of support from this community. So thank you very, very much. Big shout out to Jason Sandberg as well. Oh, we got another member. Who is this?
Some jerk. Yeah.
Hail Extra Zero for becoming a member. Hail to you, mate.
Nah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, that dickhead. What's he doing? Putting his own money into his own market.
So for
That's
Jason,
like liking
he
your own
sent,
Yeah.
For Jason, he sent a lot of us some of these boxes with his comic in there. I got a signed copy and I have a read copy.
Not all of us got the signed one. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And I got a whole bunch of cards. The Legion of Memers licensed to meme cards.
Oh, yeah.
Which are fantastic. Check it out. Yeah.
Here's
If you
our
want to
calling
see the
card.
unboxing video, it's on my main or my personal channel, which I typically don't use too often. So go check that out. It's more of the wholesome content right there.
Yeah, props to Jason.
Yeah, thank you all for being.
Props to Jason.
Yeah.
I've got to say, it looks amazing.
Very, very
I haven't read it yet. I'm going because mine literally came this afternoon. But I'm definitely going to get into it a little bit later on, man. And it looks seriously good. The artwork's amazing. I would definitely recommend anyone to go and back it.
I was really impressed by the quality of the cards because you get both the license.
Yeah, the print quality overall is really good.
Yeah, it's like credit card quality. I was just really impressed by the personal touches too. I didn't get a signed copy, but he sent me a little, little note thanking me for buying it. I don't know if that was across the board, but I was just thought that was super nice.
Yeah, it's very personal touch. I think he does go out of his way to make sure he sends a little note to everyone he sends out.
Yeah, that was really awesome. What's your first thought for $10? Congratulations, guys, on getting monetized. I thought it'd be fun to start a new segment for you guys. I call it Sniffing Joe. I just sent a tweet. Which I hope you like. Cheers.
She's at it again.
So
God
yeah,
save
thank
the
you,
Queen, man.
Oh my God. So let's get started with the show. Extra Zero, bring up whatever you feel is best.
Now, this was talked about on the Full Aussie this morning, but boy, oh boy, I feel like this. We gotta talk about this one because this
They
is
spoke
ridiculous.
about some things today.
Well, yeah, they
and
did.
Really
Whole
quick,
bunch.
Anne, thank you so much for the handmade knitted beanie. It is fantastic. I wanted to start the show off by wearing it and say thank you again. This is awesome. Sorry about that. Go ahead, mate.
All good. So there was a man in Japan who spent $20,000 to transform himself into a dog.
He could be the new Tim Allen or the remake of that movie.
So
Yeah.
I don't have the audio up on this.
Roll your dog.
Yeah, quite literally.
Oh my God.
This is a man in a costume
when you've watched one too many Lassie
That is,
episodes.
dude, that is a dog. That is not a man in a costume. He paid $20,000. The least you can do is affirm him, man. Come on.
I'm gonna misspecies him here.
That
Maybe
gonna
that'll
become
land
a
me in jail
furry.
in Minnesota, but you know.
mate.
He's a furry. He transformed himself into a furry.
Oh, we have another person here. Sorry about that, Dermy. Didn't see you there. Sorry. Go ahead. Hey, Dermy, how you doing, mate?
I'm
What's
here.
embedded in?
Oh, it's
I'm-
Agent Dummy.
Fed
I'm here.
Fed
I'm
Dermy.
here. I'm ready to look into all your asses. Let's go ahead.
Do me first.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa.
Nina-
That's to be
Nina-
clipped.
Wait.
Somebody
Nina-
clip that.
We get monetized, and this is where we go with it, guys.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Well, we let Dermy in, so of course it's gonna go gay.
Yep.
How are you doing, Dummy?
I am exhausted. I don't feel the greatest, but I'm still here because I ain't a. How long are we? I ain't a little girl.
If you had
Oh,
a
it's
spare-
okay.
if
We
you-
got
if you-
instantly demonetized. Because
Okay,
of
I ain't a
SC
fucking
Heroes
pussy.
saying shit
Let's
in
go.
the beginning of the show.
Wait, back to zero. What the hell did you do?
That's the producer extraordinaire.
I clicked on the wrong countdown. We'll
From
Yeah.
monetized to demonetized. Let's go.
Listen. That's the thing. I'm not going to fret about it too much, just because everybody's here for the fun of it. So if we can stay monetized, it's good. But if we can't,
If we can raise $20,000, we can make Dummy into a dog too.
Oh yes, that is going to be the goal. $20,000 to make Dermy a dog.
He's gonna go sniffing for everyone's back taco.
Dermy's like, I didn't agree to this. This is why you don't show up late, because we'll have this conversation behind the stream and allow it.
All right. Now that we've got Dermy, and Dermy, are you ready to talk about the dog man?
Man dog man.
The man dog.
He has
No,
food
it's
in
just
his
a
mouth,
dog,
mate.
dude.
All right. All right. So,
Dermy's polite and will not talk with his mouth full.
Yeah, because as we found out last night, he swallows.
all right. So yeah, man in Japan.
This would be the Shaggy
Wait.
Dog remake right here.
What's crazy is this one dog, and they mentioned it on Full Aussie, that black dog was not having it. It's like, what is this?
Wait, so that dog isn't real?
That is
Nope.
a man in a costume.
That is
What
someone
kind of
that's
fucking
transitioned
fetish is
into a
this
dog.
shit?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a dog or a man. That's a cry for help.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Do you think he has one of the piddle pads at home?
I just hope it doesn't have like a telescoping red rocket.
Do you think
Oh.
more importantly, do you think he has an erection?
That's what
I know everyone else is thinking it.
like that dog, the white dog. There's like no.
Not the dog.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
His scent tastes like shit. That's what it is.
Does it
Like,
show
yeah,
her
this
taking a
is-
shit? Does she have
Like,
to clean his shit
If
up?
this guy was like an
Does he walk around with a little bag?
he gets one of the extra heavy duty ones.
So was
The
this
ones with the
like
scent.
is this just a costume, or was this like surgical too?
Surgical.
I
that's
hope it
right.
wasn't like
believe.
Husk, but a dog.
And she's like, you're gonna have to do the right leg tonight, Steve, because the left one's a bit tired from all the humping.
I know we just have these videos. Were there any articles or anything on this person? Because like, what's their relationship? She's obviously not Japanese.
She looks into it.
She's just a dog walker.
She also looks
Yeah.
into like wearing her pants up way too high.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's a white woman, it makes sense.
But what's crazy is like he's disguised as a dog and she's dressed up like one of the Ninja Turtles when they went out in public.
Yeah.
Oh, I do see it. Yeah.
Big ass overcoat. Remember the good old days when we put these people in institutions and
Well,
got them help?
all you
Dude,
gotta
don't
know
kink
is
shame,
that-
man.
all you
DJ, what
guys
were you
gotta
saying?
know is that all you guys gotta know is the majority of white women really love their dogs.
But can you shave your nuts
Oh.
off? Shave it off?
She does
They
look
love
like she's
dogs
got
and peanut
9
butter.
cats, not like fucking.
Yeah.
Wasn't there someone in Congress or Senate that got arrested for doing something with their dog lately? I can't remember.
Yeah, doing something with their dog.
I wonder if this person is just practicing to be like the sting operation for that. Maybe this is how they got busted.
See, it's just from watching too much Scooby Doo will do this to a person.
Yeah.
It's furry porn. It's all about furry porn.
Do you want to fill us in, Oculus?
Well, I can confirm.
Phrasing, Kenzo, phrasing.
Oh, well.
Why is the dog shaped like Garfield? Like, I know it's a person in there, but it's like, couldn't you be a bigger dog than like a rough collie? Like,
you reckon
because like the first thing people are gonna be like, that dog looks sick.
Well, I can't. Go ahead.
Sorry, do you reckon he's eating kibble and shit as well? Roll your dog.
We gotta clip that. What was this?
I can confirm that the dog walker is a cat lady because right now I'm back at her apartment in my $20,000 cat outfit. So.
And which country is this, by the way?
So this is Japan.
Okay.
Again, let me pull up an article.
Said, mate. Enough said.
Okay.
I thought it was
don't need to
weird
pull up an
until you
article
said
about
that, actually.
But yeah, this is just kind of been going viral across Twitter, and I don't know the specifics of this person or.
You mean the platform formerly known as Twitter?
Oh yeah, X.
We're gonna call it Twitter.
Yeah, what are we supposed to call it now?
Twixter.
It's X, god damn it! Just call it X.
So let me pull up this Yahoo article real quick that kind of outlines who these people are. So, Japanese man who spent $16K to become dog shares video of first public walk. Japanese man who shelled out thousands of dollars on a realistic rough collie costume to fulfill his childhood dream. Okay, that's some Michael Jackson shit right there. Of becoming a dog. Has shared a video of his first public walk. First video, the man known only by his canine moniker Toko can be seen interacting with people and other dogs in the 5-minute video, which was posted on his YouTube channel last Friday. So started on YouTube. Toko said it was filmed last year during an interview with German TV station RTL. So I'm wondering if the woman is just a German newscaster.
Good boy, Toko.
Thankfully, I received permissions to use the video, so I'm releasing them to the public on the day of the interview. They were very kind to me. Toko wrote on the description, a dog can write. He's really not... He has no issue with breaking character there. In most of the videos, Toko massively behaves like a 4-legged furball. His son appears to be well received by both bystanders and their own dogs, although some of the dogs show initial fear approaching Toko. Yeah, no shit. Imagine when aliens land and they're all in skin suits. I mean, that's got to be like the equivalent, like Vincent D'Onofrio and Men in Black walking around, and everybody's like, something's off with that motherfucker. That's probably what the dogs see. What we know about Toko rose to global fame last year after commissioning model and sculpture company.
Wait. He's globally famous?
Apparently.
Last year?
Apparently.
What the?
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, he was at the last dog show. But...
Yeah, no, that's going to be the thing. That's going to be the thing. You're going to have these trans speciesists like barging into dog shows trying to win.
Oh, no. Does he go to dog shows to pick up chicks? Oh.
I feel bad for the ones that like need to check the breed of the dog.
He wanted bitches and he took it too far.
if that news reporter is German, this could get very interesting.
Oh no, please no.
He has some peanut butter.
Yeah, she's like finally a normal news story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
wait, is it a German and a Japanese?
Yeah.
What kind of breed is that?
It's supposed
That's
to be a rough
border
collie,
technically.
Or like Lassie?
Yeah.
If it was a husky, how would you react to it if it was a husky?
I'd be fine if it was a husky. It's just a bit weird. This.
Wait. Why do we care what breed it is? Can we just?
But say he does find
a human.
Say he finds a chick that's down with this kink, right? Is it weirder? Yeah, I'm just saying. Is it weirder for a guy to dress up as a dog and fuck a lady from behind, or is it weirder for a lady to let a man dress up as a dog and fuck her from behind?
I don't know. We'd have to ask Jack Murphy that question.
I think it's all weird.
You know what? Let's ask an expert. No green rocks. What's the answer?
Fox, if you want, I can start
Wolf.
inquiries to Jack Murphy. He's got nothing going on.
What's
We'll
going to be
see.
even more interesting
He's a
is
trans monkey. He's not a.
what's going to be more interesting is if he's walking around in this suit and some other dog decides that he wants to get
I agree
frisky.
with Hayden here. Like I mentioned, the dog looks like the body shape of Garfield. Why wouldn't you go for a larger breed? I guess he says
Yeah,
it's
for
a
real.
childhood dream, but
Like a Tibetan Mastiff or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe some sort of like English.
God, this is
dog.
going to bring in like an era of hyper realistic furries, and I'm not for that.
Ah, they can do it now.
Would you,
You know
prefer
what?
him to look more cartoony?
You know
Yes.
what? I have an answer for the furry issues and this issue. Okay, it's a final solution. We're gonna send them all to some camps,
Hey,
along with the
hey,
politicians.
hey, dude.
For a screening of Oppenheimer. Put on your 3D glasses.
Listen,
It's
we're
a good
only
thing
sending the-
we
we're
got the
only
channel
sending the
monetized.
furries-
Yeah.
Derby killed it.
I don't know.
We're
Furries
only
are more
sending
tolerable
furries
than
and
politicians.
Yes, exactly.
Well, just remember, Rox, Dermy's channel is monetized, so he's our litmus.
Well, don't they have guys that do puppy play in the army? They could take it to the next step now, because if you
Well,
think
that
about
guy-
it, you know,
Shit,
that'd be
no,
a
you're
good
right. That guy
undercover.
did retire.
Oh, did he?
You're right. Yeah, he retired.
Oh,
I was about to say it's that
I
nuclear
mean,
guy
I've
that
really
ended up
started
getting-
to take your military seriously with guys like that in it, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, we all
because
know.
Putin is looking across the battlefield and sees a dude in a puppy mask going, "Get him!" Yeah.
Well, come on.
gonna
If
win.
you were about to have a fight with a dude, and then your opponent stepped out and he's standing there wearing a puppy mask and bondage gear, you know, you'd be
Yeah,
like,
that's very true. I might be like, okay, we don't need to do this,
Okay.
dude. You got.
hold on a minute, boy.
Because we
Hey,
should
does
give a
anybody
shout
know
out
where
to
True Pop
BT
is?
Cat for becoming
True
a
Pop is
subscriber.
on a pilgrimage to find himself in Europe or something.
Oh, that's right. That's why you took that puppy gear outfit.
Oh, God.
He's going through
Extra
all
Zero. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, so just want to give a big ups to BT Cat 100 for subscribing over on Stream Elements. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. And just so everybody knows who is watching on Rumble, I am keeping an eye on chat today.
I have a Rumble chat up too.
Oh yeah, I see. You're
Yeah.
you're in there. Extra Zero. What's the next thing on the list?
Yeah, well, I mean, just real quick, I want to highlight this because it's interesting. This isn't a large. It's interesting this is going viral, but they say since then, Toko has chronicled his journey on his YouTube channel, which now has 31,000 subscribers. Most of the
I'm
videos are
looking
filmed
this shit up.
indoors, which makes the latest one extra special.
Stunning and
31,000
brave.
subscribers really isn't that much. But
You'll start seeing them all come out the.
We are
It's
being
more than we got. Don't knock it.
doghouse.
Yeah,
being
exactly.
beat out by
Yeah.
a dude
more
in a
subs
dog
than I got.
costume.
Jeez.
All right,
All
I'll
right.
show you guys
Wait.
my cat costume. See if we can get
Extra
found his
extra Zero here is a sub supremacist or something.
apparently so.
Can we
All
get
right.
that?
God, you're worse than freaking Sheila Aliens coming in and going like, "Oh, my measly like 50K sub channel. It's okay." It's okay."
I gotta hit her up. I'm supposed to be on her channel at some point too. Talk about my own paranormal experiences.
I
All right.
found the channel.
It was a ghost, I swear.
We play one of the
I wanna-
videos.
I am watching one right now. It is creepy.
Well, you watch it while we talk about random stuff.
What the fuck?
All right. Do we want to watch this or do we want to move on?
We'll
We
move
wanna
on.
Move on.
Let's
This is
definitely
creepy.
move
This is
I
creepy.
want to
Yeah.
see Jeremy
I'm
just
tired
react
of
to
enough.
it.
This is a ball busters material right here.
All
Thank
right,
you very
well,
much.
Jeremy's acting like he found this. He's a member. He's a gold member. He's part of his own. He subscribes to his OnlyFans.
Only pups.
We have another super chat by Fletcher Williams.
Oh hell yeah!
I suck at games channel 199. Hail the 199. You guys are
199.
kings.
99.
Congratulations, my bro Green and the Legion. Clap, clap, clap. Please clap.
I just realized
Hell, these guys.
Zeros were say back.
Speaking of please clap, we have a long list of comic book movies set to release in 2024. I'm surprised that they're kind of given the strike, that shows any slowing down, that they're blowing their wad on all of these?
It'll be way longer.
Well, I don't know how many of these movies are still planned to come out. I think Deadpool 3 is the only real confirmed one. The rest of them, we haven't really seen. Oh, and Craven.
Yeah, I was gonna say Craven there.
Well, and Joker 2, is that finished filming?
Oh, it's finished filming like months ago. It's already finished.
I gotta be honest, I have no desire to see any of these movies, period.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see Deadpool 2.
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see.
Deadpool is definitely.
Yeah, but
I think they're going down the Deadpool kills the universe route.
Yeah,
it's a wait and see for Deadpool. I expect like another round of delays in like next month, and it'll be way off to 2025. Expect like Cap 4 to be 2025, Thunderbolts 2025. Same with all the Venom first films. All of them are going to be
Morbius 2.
Did they announce Venom 3? Jonathan Davis was surprised to see that there, and I had not heard anything of Venom 3.
I didn't hear anything of Venom 3.
No, they filmed it like a month ago, I guess. They filmed Venom 3 and now it's stopped.
Well, I don't think we're going to get a Venom 3 anytime soon because I didn't know that was actually in the works. Joker 2, all the Marvel stuff I think is questionable.
Wookie Be Bad says finished filming, but actors can't come back and record lines that need fixing.
Well, you know what's funny is, not to plug my channel again, but we interviewed.
Go check out Extra Zero.
we interviewed Epic Voice Guy. Do you guys know who he is?
Yeah, of course.
So one of the things that he told us is that when studios can't get the actors, they get sound-alikes. Epic Voice Guy is a sound-alike for Chris Hemsworth.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Wait, not Corey. I'm not sure who that. Oh, is that the guy that does the
John Bailey?
Yeah.
John Bailey. He does. He told us he's a sound-alike, and he actually was uncredited in Thor 3. In fact, when we had him on Figure Action to discuss, he was in the Bumblebee movie. He was the voices of Shockwave and Soundwave in the Cybertron scenes.
And originally he was going to be Optimus Prime.
Yeah, because Peter, I love Peter Cullen, but he's noticeably sounding old.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Let's go.
But you know what's funny is he sounds old when they modulate his voice. I was watching an interview the other day where he was doing promotional work for Rise of the Beasts, like because it's now out on digital, and unmodulated, he actually does sound like he did in '84.
Let them come.
Yeah. But yeah, he is a sound-alike for John Bailey's a sound-alike for Chris Hemsworth. So it's entirely possible if they need work done, they'll get non-union people to come in and just do it quietly, and they'll be uncredited.
Oh,
and be like,
definitely.
Yeah, we finished filming this.
They'll just call up Grant. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it'll be
all
AI.
they need is to call up Grant.
That, man.
Captain America 4, is this with Captain Affirmative Action? Is
Captain
that
Falcon, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have the bad guys, Daniel Stearns, and the guy from the Hulk movie.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Well, it's gonna be
Leader.
The leader, yeah.
Harrison
And we're gonna
Ford.
have the
is
Serpent
it Leader?
Society in the movie.
And Red Hulk.
Yeah, you're gonna have
dumb
Red
is it
Hulk.
that they recast Thunderbolt Ross, but they wouldn't recast T'Challa.
I know it's actually
that's
kind of
because
racist.
That's because of racism.
Racist, man.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like it's so silly because it's like there were so many kids, regardless.
They recast Rhodey.
Yeah, they and that Don Cheadle and Terrence Howard look nothing alike.
Yeah.
But the thing with like T'Challa, it was they elevated T'Challa to like this Jesus standard for some fucking reason. He was the greatest thing ever. Black Panther, the first movie with a black man in it. It's gonna be awesome. And because they elevated so high, they didn't want to recast him, even though they've recast countless times.
Because they see Chadwick Boseman as like Black Jesus. That's what it is.
Exactly.
I didn't see it because I was told it wasn't for me. So
yeah.
I thought you were.
I gave my ticket away before I got these.
Oh, I went in with this all white outfit. You know, it was kind of fun.
I am black, but I identify as white. So
okay.
Wookie Be Bad says there are 104 SAG-approved movies and shows being made.
Yes.
So I mean, they're putting out content, but I mean, they're not gonna. I mean, it's not
So-
going to be anything close to what they're putting out now.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
ultimately
yeah.
here we've got 3 Sony movies. So we've got Madam Web, Venom 3, and Craven.
Oh,
Those
shit,
are all
I forgot
Sony.
Madam Web.
Cell Shade hopping in says hello everyone and congratulations to the Legion of Memers monetization. Clap, 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 clap. Hail, man! Thank you very much. Appreciate you. And I saw your tweet and thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
And not only the Venomverse movies, we got the Spider-Verse 3 being delayed indefinitely. Don't forget
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's all because of the strike, but also like what Wookie was saying with the 104 SAG-approved movies and shows. We found this out, I think it was last Monday, because I found out that Jenna Ortega is still working on a film. Some of the movies they're allowed to still work on are from like independent or low budget studios like A24 and things like that. So they can still put out stuff. And then you got Angel Studios still putting out movies as well, making movies. Granted, Angel Studios doesn't make movies directly; they just help fund them.
The other thing you got to remember too. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, speaking of Angel Studios, they're doing pretty well right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Maybe in the works with Ripa.
Yeah, that was a interesting discussion.
Yeah.
I was glad. I won't consume Tim's content, but I did see the where that was highlighted by Ripa himself.
Yeah, I think you know what. I honestly, I also like. I used to be a very big Tim Pool fan. Now I don't watch him almost at all. I'll
Just by far.
probably just see clips here and there. But if you want to bring up the clip that's in private, it's the second clip Oculus posted. It's the clip of him talking about the Rippaverse.
Yes, I can definitely find that.
Yeah, if you can put that in private, that'd be appreciated.
It's already there. It's the second one he posted.
I can't see it because I came in late, so
I can't see it
okay,
either.
give me 1 sec.
Yeah, Rock's host.
I'm trying.
So,
There
Rox,
we go. Now I got
how's Sheep feel about his first major role coming up?
Ice him. I think we should
Not
sign
the
a
clip
petition
itself,
to
it's
make
actually the
Sheep
video. Oh, wait, no.
ice him in the live action film. Wookie Be Bad. I'm not sure, but I think Beetlejuice 2 is also one of them.
Yeah.
You want me to play it, or you got it?
I've got it. I was gonna say, are we able to share his audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Okay. All right.
They were monetized.
For a small thing like that, he's not going to care.
All right.
Yeah.
I did it last night.
What were you asking, Tim?
Rippaverse, Eric July's
Oh
comic
yeah,
book stuff.
Rippaverse.
Oh wow.
Yeah, why don't you guys, make
Yeah,
make,
we somebody can connect us.
make movies based
I
off
follow
of,
Eric on Twitter, but I haven't connected with him yet.
Come on,
I
Eric.
don't know his
take
number.
one of
What are
it.
we doing?
I'm
I don't
not
know
super
who this
familiar with
is.
this comic book series other than the massive success he's had with it.
He has, yeah. He's
And
doing
then
really good.
make a movie based on these characters.
Could be fun.
And take over the superhero genre away from the weird stuff that's been going on. What do we got?
Yeah, that's it.
Grab some more. Lewis T says the best movie.
Yeah. So I mean,
Now,
that's interesting.
I've been listening to Tim Pool more often because it's
Why
more
would
for the
you do that?
conversations and the guests, not Tim himself. And then like last week they had it wouldn't be last week, it would have been the week before. Seamus Coughlin was entirely in charge, and I watched it for Seamus because I like Seamus.
Mhm. Is
I
that an
like
Angel? Is
where
that the
it's going, at
Freedom
least.
Tunes guy?
Yes.
Yeah, Freedom Tunes. Freedom Tunes is phenomenal.
Yeah,
but when it comes
funny.
to Angel Studios, like I was listening to that stream live, they don't actually make movies. They help fund them. And a lot of the ways they do this is actually through crowdfunding itself and subverting like the whole old guard and old regime. So actually a good example would be like Jeremy. Jeremy donated money to the Pay It Forward Foundation and everything like that. He would technically be a part of their torchbearers now. Like they could end up running
which
movies
Jeremy? We know a lot of
past him.
Jeremys.
199.
Okay, D-Day
Cobra
Cobra.
Cast.
Gotcha.
A lot of
Yeah, my
a lot of
brain's-
these big animation studios, man, like a lot of them just do the keyframing. You know, like they'll keyframe everything out and then like send it out to a Korean studio to do all the in between work.
Well, so Angel Studios actually has an animated show that's kind of fantasy based that they were also talking about, and it's all made in Unity, and they just help fund it and help distribute it. That's all they do now, and I kind of like it. But
And-
you have to be the one that makes the script and actually films it and creates it.
You
They'll
remember
help you fund
during
it.
you remember what was big during the last strike in like 2008, 2009?
It was
Gary's
in
mom.
middle school.
Gary's
Oh, that's
mom.
right.
I was
Yeah.
not. I was not here.
I was gonna say,
Gary's
but
mom.
yeah,
But
but,
see, see how they've got the whole strike thing about this AI, where they're worried about losing their jobs to actors and blah blah blah. It also does affect animators also because you know there's programs that are getting better at doing the in-betweening, so you can just draw your keyframes and then get the AI program to do the in-betweening for you.
Yeah,
Obviously,
who's gonna make the crazy videos of Kenzo? Not Kenzo, Maza. If we just start doing AI.
Yeah, I'll be out of a job before I've got one.
I want to take it back to when Matt Kaddish was on, from Salty Nerd, and one thing that he said really stuck out with me was he talked about Kurtzman, and I think I can't remember if he said Kurtzman and Orsi did it, but they were talking about how they were supporting the strike, but they were still working behind the scenes. And I think we're going to see a lot of that because these guys know that if they just stop working, things are going to die. Have you guys know Adam Conover? The Adam ruins everything. He's an annoying prick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't like that guy. His face.
Yeah, all you
is
had to
just-
do was Adam ruins everything, and then yes, he's just out on those picket lines all the time, and I just want to.
So what's really funny, and so you guys know, I'm in the Baltimore area, right? I'm in the Baltimore area.
Really?
He was posting all these videos, and they kept showing up in my Twitter feed or X feed, if we want to call it that. It's still Twitter at the time. And while I was on vacation, I saw because there's a local comedy club, Magooby's Joke House. And it was like, hey, Adam Conover, Thursday through Saturday. I was like, I thought that motherfucker was out on the, doing the WGA strike stuff. Well, he's out there putting on the face like, oh, I support these guys. We're not working. We're picketing. But he's out doing his comedy tour. So he's not going to stop.
He's a YouTuber that went mainstream and tried to pull the ladder up behind him, basically.
So, I mean, I guess, while we're on this topic still and talking about what Matt said, we're going to still see people work. I think there's just this fear they're trying to promote that content's just going to cease.
Well, and not only cease, do you think they'll get canceled?
Right.
Well, content is going to start acting weird. We are going to still get content. We're not going to get as much. We are having writers that are definitely going home and writing. These are your better writers. These are the writers that honestly don't really give a shit and just want to work. But we do have some stuff that is starting to get pushed back, paused, or whatever. And if this came out, I think, shortly before the stream. I don't know if you guys saw it yet. If you share my screen. Like, this is starting to make the rounds on Twitter. Witcher is put on hold, and definitely season 3 could be the final.
Yeah.
So we're starting to get more stuff getting shut down. And I think this is because they didn't have anything they didn't want to continue with season 4. They're probably going to use the strike as an excuse to stop. But
I say just let it all
this
burn.
is an example of what's going to
it
start
fucking
happening. Is
burn.
shit stuff is going to go away.
Good.
Yeah. Just hear all that. My lover left.
I mean, from what I heard about the new Witcher season, because I haven't watched it, it is not good. And
Devil,
he's
do you want? Should we regale him of what the hell happened?
Go ahead.
What
What
hurt
happened?
the poor boy?
Okay, so
so bad.
episode 6, there was a shitty fight. Episode
Winning,
7,
right?
Ciri was in a desert, ogling at unicorn balls the whole time. And then
And the third one
episode
didn't even really
8
matter.
Yeah, episode 8, just talking, walking and talking feelings, talking. Geralt then gets an awesome fight towards the end, and sorry about my voice, but gets an awesome fight towards the end, but it gets ended by a tiny little Asian lady who shoots 2 people with a bow and arrow.
Yep, saves the day.
And then they just walk off.
It was stupid.
Yeah, it's not. Jed Hollywood Scholar forced us to watch it.
But again, I feel like this could be the final season. Like season 4 will be canceled, and that Liam Hemsworth thing will never happen.
Well, like it doesn't. How they're gonna do Liam Hemsworth is even crazier because they don't. You're just gonna immediately recast and go into it, but people are gonna acknowledge that, hey, this isn't Henry. What's going on? This is a different dude. What's happening? And like normies are gonna notice it. You don't have any real explanation on why you're doing it. Apparently, his scenes are already. The next season's already like filmed and stuff. They just have to distribute it. But if it ain't coming out, it's probably for a good reason.
The audience is just going to be sitting there going, what happened? While Geralt was looking for Ciri, he became gay.
Yeah. And he's so
gay.
thin and weak.
He got married to Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Well, there's how it happened.
Did they get a divorce?
Yeah, because she cheated on him with a woman.
Wait. I didn't know that they were getting a divorce. What?
They got divorced.
They got divorced because Miley Cyrus cheated on him with a woman.
Yep.
So just a heads up, Extra Zero's power went out, so he may he'll be back in a moment.
Don't get cover for him. Say he bitched out. You know he
got scared.
He couldn't stand up to me and how awesome I am. Don't save him.
Don't talk about your son that way.
Yeah.
Wait, he's my son.
You haven't seen the memes yet?
Yeah, I saw that meme.
Speaking of memes, we're about to get into that. If I can figure out what the hell is going on.
Zero, save me.
Shut up! I'm trying to figure it out, you bastard.
Somebody save
me. Somebody save me.
Do we need it? Hey, Rox, I do want to tell you, you are Knuff.
Oh my God, Jeremy, shut up.
Help me.
You got that energy.
All right. Well, since we are talking about memes, let's just go to the meme break right now.
Ah! Well then.
What in the world is this, Kenzo?
I may have got my wires crossed on the big announcement thing.
This is Kirk.
And Zero's not even here. I hope you're still watching.
What, Jonathan Davis? Ryan got caught.
That face.
Why is he with Amelia Clark? What the hell?
Well, now
watch, man. She's more powerful than.
I know she's more powerful.
Yeah,
hey, look,
Super Jesus
Dexter's
now.
back.
Hey, sorry about
that. Since
Show
Extra
the other
Zero's
meme.
back, there you go.
Well, that's why I'm doing the carnivore diet to get rid of that belly.
And then here's the other one you missed.
Oh Lord.
That looks like
and
a
then
fun
we got another one from Kenzo.
I'm so ashamed we're not even married. Oh.
To be young again, you know.
Well,
the miracle of male birth.
I like what Kenzo said on that one. Can't get pregnant in the back taco.
That's actually his belly's actually full of Bud Light. He's not pregnant.
Oh, that's worse. Rather be having a baby.
That's how Extra Zero came around. He was made with Bud Light.
Wow.
Yeah.
And no, just like my
Bud
real
Light baby
parents, I
boy.
also resent shitty beer.
And we have a new member. Thank you very much. We got Paul Hodgkin becoming a member.
You always say it wrong.
Of course I say it wrong. I say a lot of things wrong. Do you not know me?
Yes,
Sorry,
I do know
he's
you,
got
but
a
I'm
belly
still
full
gonna
of
point it out.
IPA.
I got the retraction because he says, "This is disturbing."
As disturbing as this.
Okay, sorry.
Honestly, I
I've been
think
beaten.
this
Well,
one's more disturbing.
We just find out that aliens are real per the government.
Mm.
And then
They no bullshit. They said non-human biologics. All that means is they found a goddamn space tube with a monkey in it.
With a
They
piece of
found a
cat shit in
microbe.
there.
They found the Russian dead dog the Russians put up. That's
they
what they
said-
found.
They said
Bernie,
non-human
don't be
biologics. Are they
ashamed.
talking about the dog dude from earlier?
Well, he's still
Yeah,
human.
literally, that's all they mean. It was not human. That's all. And then the shuttle was like, they use weasel words to say that, well, it's not of Earth. I think it's not like a terrestrial origin, which just means like it was in space at one point.
Is this kind of like a mixture of like ancient aliens, the Stoned Ape theory, and weird chimeras?
Dude, ever since Full Metal Alchemist, every time somebody says chimera, I just die inside.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Okay, well, rocks. Are monkeys having sex with aliens? You can confirm.
I mean,
confirmed. They're making the frogs
How
gay.
did you think we got
you know,
Dermy's alien monkey baby.
That was actually my first question about alien. It's like, okay, if aliens exist and they are on the planet Earth, how many people have actually slept with one?
Probably
Now, that could be interesting.
And it probably hasn't been consensual, to be quite honest with you. There's this thing called probing.
Well,
you know
Jerry
what
I've
that
heard
is?
about probing.
Jerry
Can you
Springer also
consent
showed
before
us-
you probe?
Are you trying to say that aliens like the back taco too?
Yes.
Jerry Springer also showed us there's a large swath of society that has no standards. So, I mean, I feel like if like one of those things drop down, there's got to be somebody's like, nah, fuck that.
Well,
Well,
it
that's-
depends. It depends. What does the alien look like?
I wouldn't go
How
full
many
Nick
breasts
Fury,
does she
man.
have? What does that properly look like? You know?
Yeah, see, like Nick Fury's trying to condition you.
I had considered it before, but that kind of put me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I
We
mean,
actually-
like, you know, Nick Fury, like, it looked like he was like getting horny for a piece of asparagus. Is what it looked like.
More like Shrek.
Yeah.
Oh. Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
I could just see we
I'd do
send
anything
Jeremy
for
up
Shrek.
in the
Motherfucker.
first human spaceship to another planet to check out alien life, and the first thing he wants to do is go, let's check out what's in their butt.
You know what? Screw it. If we ever start doing like space travel and we find aliens, I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's probe these bastards like they probed us.
You just tell them show me your tits.
Why
How about
wouldn't you?
that?
Why wouldn't you break the cycle, Jeremy? I mean, that's the thing. Is like, I feel like that's probably the start of
Galactic War.
No, we're going full galactic war on this shit. We're
like how-
bringing the vengeance.
And we got-
We're gonna show them why humans are who we are. Why we
I like how
fight,
he's all
why
like, "Yeah, we're
vindictive."
gonna probe them to get revenge for what they've done." No, you're gonna probe them because we know what you're interested in, Dermy.
And suddenly our space program has been devoted
Speaking
to revenge
of-
porn. Great.
Speaking of what Dermy is into,
Oh fuck. So I
Jonathan
last
Davis.
night I have
That's just a
seen
real.
these
That's real,
shows.
isn't it?
He's got the Funko probes behind him.
I was planning on putting on cum jars.
Oh, I was waiting for someone to mention the cum jar. Damn it.
the hell are you guys? See,
Rainbow
I'm a little bit more
sparkles,
innocent.
guy.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, and I don't really want.
Well, it's not
to
Nick's
at this
mayonnaise.
point.
It was from last
Yeah.
night on Ballbusters.
I don't remember the cum jar. I just remember admitting that I have seen My Little Pony Friendship is
And
Magic.
you
and
also
thinking it was
admit that
good.
you enjoy the show.
And
Yes.
you're a
Seen
brony.
it. I've seen it.
I'm not a brony.
Yes, you are. You
Just
mentioned
because
you
I watched it and I thought it was awesome doesn't mean I'm a brony. They had
Wait, wait, wait,
ponies
wait.
going
No,
Super
no.
Saiyan.
No one says just because I watched it and thought it was awesome doesn't mean I'm not. It's like me going like,
They have ponies going Super Saiyan. Okay, that's why it was cool. It was fun.
let me clip that. 59.
They had this one weird stage where they had like these half human, half pony pop star
We don't
girl
talk about
versions
that
of
one.
them.
Dolomite,
That was
what
weird.
have you done
That was
to me?
really weird.
Oh,
What have you done, Dolomite?
I don't
Is it
know.
not
I haven't
working?
seen it.
No, it wasn't coming up.
I saw it in the bottom of StreamYard, but it wasn't loading oddly.
Yeah, apparently StreamYard has been acting funky.
Oh, it has been up my
Why do you hate me so?
Monkey.
That's you'd now be Harambe if he wasn't scared of the populace.
Yeah.
It's a fucking monkey.
Harambe deserved what he got.
No, he didn't.
You're gonna get us canceled. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that because a drunken mom dropped her baby into a thing, we shouldn't have off the
Listen,
ape trying to kill it?
He wasn't
Dermy,
trying to kill it.
when they took out Harambe, that's when the world went crazy.
Well, we
So
can agree
I
on
don't think
that.
we deserve what happened to Harambe.
Well, I can agree with that part. Your people don't deserve what happened to Harambe.
Dolomite, while he did a phenomenal job here, I wish that he had turned Mom James McGee there into Kenzo. Like that, when Kenzo's making that really disgusting face and cigarette hanging out his mouth.
Great work, Dolomite. I appreciate that. That was very, very good. Just checking for more, and then we'll move on to the next topic.
Did we do the Assassin's Creed one yet?
No, I don't know.
No, we have not.
Okay, cool. I've got that pulled up.
What is it for the Assassin's Creed?
Well,
hold on one sec. We'll get there in a moment. Now I have DNA of the strongest heroes. I am indestructible. This is what's your first thoughts meme. The next picture is bitch. Please, yeah, perfect. Very nice.
I respect that.
I
was
love
not
it.
My favorite villain, but I still respect it.
You gotta respect the Cell Saga, dude.
I prefer Frieza. Frieza's my. I would bet.
Frieza is a raging racist.
Exactly. Frieza was all powerful, just wanted to rule the earth. Planets.
Frieza did nothing wrong. Okay.
Exactly.
I think Jeremy's telling us a lot
You just
about
don't
himself.
like monkey people, like it's...
Yeah.
Yes. Oh wait.
And we got.
I now understand why Rockstar was racist.
We got one more from What's Your First Thought?
Oh.
At least she's of age.
Yeah.
Well, there's that. You know what? That's why that picture isn't believable. She's of
Yeah,
age.
I was gonna say that's out of character if she's of age.
Can we real quick? So Amelia Clark and that other Skrull person, they became super Skrulls by injecting themselves with DNA of everybody.
All
From
mixed
blood.
together in some magic potion in one vial. Yeah.
So they got
but no,
AIDS.
they didn't inject
That's
it.
besides
They
the
like
point.
put it into some kind of MacGuffin machine with wires and shit, you know, scientifically, and then pressed the button, and then some science rays hit them, and then they were turned. But she tricked. She tricked your boy. She tricked your boy into turning her with it too, because she was pretending to be Fury. You know what I'm saying?
But here becomes the real question: how the hell did they get Ghost's power, or Captain Marvel's power? I don't remember either of those two. Believe.
I mean,
I
if they got all the
Ghost
powers
being
that we
there,
need,
and I don't remember.
Magic writing
When you
101.
when you
Thanos
start
was on
hiring
this.
Rick and Morty writers, you don't ask questions.
Yeah,
And it was
don't
a
ask
really,
questions. It's Ustrada.
really poorly done, underwhelming fight scene as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you what? Okay, so we're gonna mix all this DNA together and just inject it into us with science rays, but
Mm-hmm.
did they still get AIDS?
They got
'Cause, I mean, you're
bad
just mixing
CGI
blood
arms
together.
and.
I wonder. Let's test this out on Extra Zero. Do you get AIDS doing this? Let's just inject them with a bunch of blood.
Let's not.
No, but that's what. No, they did.
We're doing this for science.
We're not doing that for science.
Jeremy, you say some
Yeah,
of the most
the way they had
out-of-pocket
it in the
shit.
show, they had to have the person hooked up for them to copy them long term, right? I don't know. Or was that just to
I
have the
don't know,
memories?
I'm
I think
laughing
it was
at what
just so
Tina
they could
just
have the
said.
people's memories, right? They can copy faces, but in order to have the person's memories, they have to have them hooked up to a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Can we pull up Tina's latest comment real quick?
Here she is. And even me, Bad Take Bojan, knows the MCU jumped the shark in the last episode. I mean, I think they
It did.
jumped the shark well before.
No.
Fuck me.
This is
They
from Tina Bojan, who liked Ant-Man, the latest Ant-Man movie. She's been enjoying what's happening, and this is what
Quantumania.
pushes her over the edge.
Oh my God.
What's sad to me is
Bad take, Bojan.
I said Rick and Morty writers, and the writer of this, or at least one of the writers, Kyle Bradstreet, was a writer on Mr. Robot. Now, Mr. Robot fell the fuck apart in the third season. Third season was terrible.
Yeah, I remember watching the first season. I thought it was pretty okay.
The first two seasons were
Yeah,
good. But so I'm curious, like what episodes of Mr. Robot do you because if he was a third season guy, Kyle Bradstreet.
Yeesh.
So yeah.
Anyways, Extra Zero, what's the next one?
All right, so next up, we get a supposed look at what's to be the next Assassin's Creed game, and this is, well, here we go. Codename Red, which is an African samurai. Apparently, this comes from an insider, no other source. Seems pretty in keeping for what Ubisoft would do these days. I
need to go back through the stuff because I remember reading like the things they were gonna do a Japan-based one here in a moment that might have been Codename Red, and you can technically do this with an African samurai, considering there was a African samurai.
Yasuke, is that it? Yasuke.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Netflix has
Yasuke.
a
DJ
anime
Dyer will
about
put
it.
that in the chat.
Yeah.
So it's possible. But he was a samurai and not a ninja, so having Assassin's Creed based on samurai doesn't make sense. You would have to have them based on ninja.
I just can't wait to assassinate somebody with a penis-shaped sword.
No, that would be Saints Row. Saints Row did that already.
I mean, I think that they'd be better off just doing something in the Zulu Kingdom. You know,
yeah, I think that would be a better idea too. Why not make it like their own game?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a better homage or whatever?
I mean, Ubisoft is really struggling right now, and I think that they're about to go the way of THQ. Did you guys talk about the whole thing with them shutting down? Because I missed last week's episode. But did you talk about them shutting down accounts for inactivity?
No.
I only heard about that recently.
Yeah,
I heard that is.
Yeah, and they were sending out emails to people and saying like, "Oh, well, hey, if you just sign in once, you're fine." But no, you should not be threatening to shut down people's accounts for inactivity. Active service members. My wife is a gamer, and she just hasn't signed into her PC accounts in a minute. But I mean, it's just not right. I mean, life happens. I mean, people could have a kid, and first 3 years of parenthood, they're just too busy to play games. Then like the kids like at a stage where they're like going to bed. Hey, I want to sign back into my account, and suddenly everything's gone. I mean, it's beyond fucked up.
Yeah, I don't like how people are how they're taking away the games and all your achievement if you don't sign in after a certain period of time. That I think taking away the money that you actually paid actually goes too far.
Yeah, I was going to say this is something you paid for. Like, it might be digital, but just removing it from your account, that's beyond fucked up. That's just too fucking far.
Just pushing us further to you'll own nothing and you'll be happy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's give a shout out to Mephisto Movie Reviews for sending his viewers over here. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, man. Just check your DMs. I did send you a link for the show if you want to join as well.
Specific amount of
all right, what's the next thing we got on there?
Yeah, so let me open up the go back to the docket, and we've got some options here. So do we want to talk about Subway sandwiches, or do we want to talk Nick?
Yes, please. Subway. Let's go to
I'm
Subway.
Still on this Assassin's Creed.
What did Jared the Subway came back?
He's not back yet. They're waiting
Oh.
for the political climate to change so he can be heralded as a hero. But
Just go to California. Just go to California. You'll
yeah,
be fine.
Subway is offering free sandwiches for life for someone who's willing to legally change their name to Subway Dermy. The contest will choose a random winner, Dermy, who will then be given $750 to go through the name change and cover legal fees. Why? Remember the Turok contest?
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah, where you name your baby Turok.
So real quick, does anybody have the area to sign in for this? Like,
me and baby Turok deserve free sandwiches for life. Just call me.
I mean,
Subway.
Is this designed to make the next Jared? Like, if someone's like, you have nothing to eat but Subway sandwich. I mean, they don't require you to just eat Subway, but I mean, there could be a pitchman deal to go along with this.
Yeah, no, this is
Give me the
America.
link.
You
I'll
know they're
sign
going to be
on.
eating all of it.
Oh yeah, that's all I'd eat.
Yeah.
I'll eat Subway every 3 months, 1 time a week. That's how I'm gonna start doing my diet. I will gladly do that. And
will you change your name as well?
Yes, I'll change my name to Subway. This is like an episode of Community.
So you'll be Subway Wormy.
No, I'll
Hey,
just be
extra,
Subway.
If they want you to become the next Jared from Subway, wouldn't they need you to do like guest appearances at kindergartens and daycare centers? Yeah,
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to be a better Jared.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, nor am I.
Wait. So me trying to say I'm going to be the good Jared, I ain't going to go to the little kids. You're not going to touch that one?
There's a lot to unpack there.
Zero, did you miss me?
I did. Did you miss me?
Yes. I can't wait for this weekend.
I do think that it's just kind of funny. They're like, yeah, we'll give you $750 to cover the legal fees. Like, shouldn't they be like be a bit more? Because you have to, like, there's a lot more that you have to do when you change your name. Like, you have to go through and you have to update, like, if you have a home, you have to update your deed, the title to your car, any credit card you have. It's gonna be
any payment
headache.
informations. Yeah.
Just quick question though: is it the first and last name? So it would be
Just
Sub
first
and
name.
then
It
last
says
name Way.
Legally change.
Hello,
your
I
Subway.
am Subway.
And then when you get married, your
Now
wife has to take that last name Way.
No, it just says change your first name to Subway.
So it's all one word then.
Yeah.
Done.
Subway. Insert my last name here. Extra zero Subway. How about that? Does that work? Maybe we'll make my last name
I want
Subway.
some shithead celebrity like Adam Sessler to do this, so that everybody just calls him Subway Sessler.
You could come up with a really good hip hop alias for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, let's be real. I'd do something stupid with it. Subway, home of the back taco.
It's just a giant taco on the sign.
That's right. I kind of want to do this now. Somebody send me the link so I can sign up.
I feel like that's the thing we have to do today is find that link and get it over to Dermy. That has to happen.
I will sign up. I'll do it live
His
now.
full name needs to be Subway Johnson, though.
Subway Johnson. All right. Next up.
Did you guys ever see the Community seasons where they had Subway actually be a character?
No.
Like in order to.
I mean, I've seen all of Community. I don't remember that.
So, in order, it was a whole thing. They wanted to open a sub shop for Shirley sandwiches, but they decided to do Subway. It was not part of one of the good seasons, but in order for that to happen, Subway had to have a student be there named Subway. So they started putting in a student there actually named Subway, and they had to be Subway. They lived by Subway. They were Subway. They were Subway. He gets into a relationship with Britta. Subway finds out, so then they kick him out and they introduce a new student named Subway. It was... Yep.
Cellshade said what I couldn't. He says
Dermy
Dermy
doesn't
doesn't have
have-
the best
Yeah.
photo.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Well, I wonder what you mean by that. What do you mean? I don't have the best photo. Shit.
Oh,
Where's changing avatars?
Oh,
You look
well.
like you have a big white van.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
But
I
if
should
you
be
won,
going to
you can't
kindergarten?
paint for that's got to be like a stipulation. I gotta like reach out to the Subway Corporation. Like, if this man wins, he can't have a van that says free subs.
Oh, God.
Shit. God dang it! There goes my way of picking people up.
What?
Let's move on. Let's talk about a movie that nobody cared about except for apparently Nick Cage. Nick Cage.
I was very happy to see this. Okay, I understand that feeling.
I liked seeing it. I didn't like the movie.
I don't think anybody likes the movie. I feel bad though, because like Nick Cage has been waiting forever for this, and then it came out The Flash, and The Flash just bombed.
This cameo is available on Twitter and YouTube now. I've seen it. I saw all the cameos. I was disgusted by some of them. That's kind of a different topic. But I mean, he didn't even look like. I mean, you could tell it was supposed to be him, but the CG was just so bad.
It was bad. It was.
Yeah.
But
the movie was CG. There was barely any realistic within that movie.
It's early Pixar. That's what it looks like. A early
No.
3D.
No, dog
Don't
shit.
you dare say
It
that.
looked like
looked
dog
Early
shit.
Pixar was good.
To me, it looked like Final Fantasy Spirits Within. You remember that movie?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I feel like
No, I'm actually pushing back again. Final Fantasy Spirits Within looks better than what we saw here.
I mean, it had an art style. It had a cohesive art style. But I mean, as far as like how soft the humans looked and how they moved, I mean, why are we even calling these movies live action?
But I can agree with that. But like Spirits Within, that was based on Japanese style, so it actually flows better. Understanding that. Looking at this though, this was just awful. This was disgusting. I think they had a handful of live action scenes. The rest of the time it was all freaking CGI. And then you see CGI babies and freaking Ezra Miller saving CGI babies and throwing some of them into freaking microwaves, and you're like, you know what? This explains a lot.
Also,
a lot of
is anyone really surprised that if anyone was going to say something good about the Flash movie, it would be Nick Cage?
Not really, no.
It seems very on brand for him.
The quote that he has here, so from Discussing Film, there's a source to USA Today, but in the article he says, Nick Cage says his cameo in The Flash was very satisfying. He says, I'm glad I didn't blink. For me, it was the feeling of being actualized. Now, while he's satisfied with it, I mean, that was like a split-second cameo.
Yeah. I mean, he probably had it on like repeats or something, just that cameo, and he probably jerked it to it because he is a huge Superman fan. Like,
well, yeah, his son's named Kal-El.
Yes, he is like Superman's number one fan. So I do understand like why he was so. He is bigger fan
Shots
than
fired.
you are. He is a bigger fan than you. Do you have life-size Superman statues?
I doubt he can read Kryptonian.
I bet he could.
I doubt it. Nicolas Cage, if
You
you're
know what?
watching, I challenge you to a Kryptonian read-off. If you don't, you're not the big Superman fan. I'm the
He
biggest
can
Superman
probably
fan.
speak it
In your face.
If he said to you,
Nick Cage, number one simp.
I mean, I am a Nick Cage simp. I like that dude.
So someone needs to make a meme where Nick Cage is Cloud and Superman is Blabs.
Why do you guys hate me?
I mean, what we could do is have Nick Cage versus No Green Rocks over there, but we all know Nick Cage would win. It's Nick Cage. You can't stand up to Nick Cage.
Well,
Oh, and we got a super chat from Mephisto for 6 shekel. Some shekels for Dermy's Jewish conversion.
So what if we get Durkin to change his first name to Subway and his last name to Shekels?
Schmata.
That gives you the
Subway
whole name.
Schmata. Subway Schmata. I don't think my Jewish conversion is going to be a good fit. Just to be quite honest with you.
Come on, man. We get $100 super chat. We'll circumcise him on screen.
They'll use the same knife they use to cut the bread.
Yeah, those little breads, and afterwards we'll throw it in the little cup of water.
The toaster.
Oh, they use a knife.
Blades.
We also need to get him
pepper tastes funny.
we also need to get him to say Big Daddy.
Now that I'm thinking about it, funny Charlie Chaplin, I think, was part Jewish when he was doing his stuff in Germany. So
which part?
It might fit.
After we circumcise German,
y'all
we'll ask him
really
what he
low
wants on his
hanging
penis.
fruit.
You want pickles? You want pickles?
So is low hanging fruit the name after we circumcise?
Remember, this is your first monetized
I
stream,
love
too.
how I love how Mephisto gets this reference. Good, we will have enough blood for the matzahs. Blood libel, look it up.
All I know about is blood sausage and stuff like that, and I don't want to know why you need blood for matzahs. I don't.
I go look it up.
I know
There.
blood sausages. No.
Extra Zero. What's the next topic on the agenda?
Well, it's funny. I had a great segue because we were going from saying Nick Cage can't win, and I was going to say, speaking of Nicks that can't win, we're going to talk about Nick Fury. Secret Invasion ends as the lowest rated MCU show on Rotten Tomatoes. The critic score is.
Did anybody watch this?
No, that is a bit harsh, man. That is a bit harsh.
I think the only one who watched it was Bug.
I watched it.
Oh, it's harsh. It's rude to call it a show.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I heard we might get a trailer for Loki season 2 on Monday because they released a poster.
I'll see the
yesterday.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Why? Why are we continuing this shit? The only reason Loki was popular was because girls were flicking their beans to what's his face. That's the only reason. The show was not good.
We not only kill it, reboot the whole thing.
There's Loki. Oh my god, he's so attractive. Let me just flick my bean to him. Fuck off. It was bad.
I think the worst part out of everything that came out with bringing Bob Iger back and hearing him talk is he doesn't understand. He thinks it's an issue with burnout, and he doesn't understand that it's not an issue with people having fatigue. It is a quality versus quantity thing.
Not only that, you got the investor meeting on the 9th, and there'll be a fireworks show of all the questions that he's going to get asked and everything else. Yeah. So be prepared on the 9th because it's going to be a wild one.
And he's confirmed till to 2026. I mean, you got to
wonder.
Beyond
that. It's actually beyond that. It's actually 2031.
Jesus.
That's what I heard from Valley Renegade.
I mean, it sucks to not want to watch this stuff. It sucks to be so checked out. Like, when we were going back to like that list of the movies that are coming out, if you told me 10 years ago, I would roll my eyes at that list. I wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah. Agreed.
I do think there's something to be said that we are reaching a point of burnout, at least with like the MCU.
Yeah.
I don't think there's such a thing as superhero fatigue. I think there's a thing with bad writing fatigue, but at the same time, we have nonstop MCU garbage constantly thrown at us. Can we just stop?
I gotta wonder because none of us lived through the era of the Universal monsters, and people were inundated with B movies and monster movies, and some of them just got ridiculous, even like the Lon Chaney and Bela Lugosi stuff. They say if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. I would love to kind of have lived through that era and see if some of what they went through at the time is similar to what we're going through now with this stuff.
I think so, because this is just a continuation of how a lot of movies have worked. We went Universal Monsters, but then we also had like a long-standing series of just Westerns for decades that people just started not wanting to interact with anymore because it was constantly a Western.
There was
Now we barely
also-
get a good one, but
There was also a period of film noir being a thing for quite a few years in Hollywood, just as another trend.
and then because of Star Wars, we had a long-standing thing of sci-fi.
Yeah, but at least with sci-fi, there's variance, and we did get to a point in the '90s when like there was a lot of schlocky sci-fi, like God, what Van Damme did a bunch of them, and
Cyborg or whatever it's called.
Cyborg,
Time
and,
Cop.
yeah,
Yeah,
Time Cop was another.
Hey, don't diss Time Cop. Time Cop's fun.
But going back and watching all those is like a pastime for a lot of us. Go back, watch some of the old monster movies, and then enjoy the goofiness of it. It's not like this where it's going to be completely forgotten in like 10 years.
Yeah,
I keep
40,
forgetting that
50 years of good
WandaVision
movies.
exists.
Yeah.
What is the worst MCU Marvel show right now? Like, I get it.
Apparently
This
this
is
one.
the one that's
This one.
okay. So I get this, but personally, like, what do you guys think is the worst one?
Miss
I'm
Marvel.
curious.
Oh, dude, I haven't watched a Marvel show or movie in
Miss Marvel
probably
was
since
bad.
Endgame.
Moon Knight was bad.
Teen-
Loki was bad.
Tina, you're
All
my
of them was
mom.
bad. Everything
was
is
all
bad.
Oh, I keep
shit.
forgetting Moon Knight exists.
The cartoon stuff weren't that
well,
bad. It was
Moon Knight's getting a
okay.
season 2, isn't it?
No.
Wait, what the
No.
fuck? Real quick though, Tina, you might be like the internet mom and stuff like that, but that take, you really are standing up to your name. You really are defending that take. God, I respect. I can't even say I
That take,
respect it. 'cause-
Bojan.
Right.
Well, I heard
Yeah.
they edited the finale while the episodes were
Yes.
released.
Yes,
That's
they
the
were
problem.
still editing it while it was coming out. I get okay, John. MCU died.
I think to Jonathan Davis's point here, like the MCU kicked off with Tony Stark saying, "I am Iron Man." It should have ended with him after the snap saying, "I am Iron Man." And just like with the Star Wars trilogy, whether you like the prequels or not, you
Prequels
shouldn't
are good.
allow. Like, I
Careful,
won't go back and be
careful,
like, "I now hate Iron Man 1. I now hate the first Avengers movie."
Well, no.
I like that contained element of it. Like, I didn't even really like Endgame all that much. I loved Infinity War, but I
Kick him.
You don't have those powers. And-
I hate you 3000.
Yeah, he can snap you out of existence, Dermy.
I'll remember that.
I
You
just
know-
thought that wasn't even me.
It would have been funny if you snapped and then you kicked. Like as you snapped, you kicked me. That would have been funnier.
All right, we'll do that next time.
I mean, I can go back and watch old MCU movies just fine. I actually watched Endgame again last night because I like Endgame. I think it's a fun movie. There's parts of it I would definitely change up that whole whammons moment.
Even like my kids like the older
shit.
movies,
She's
but
right.
They
She's
can't
right.
stand the
She-Hulk.
new stuff.
Oh, I completely forgot.
Yeah,
about
that's
She-Hulk.
true.
Oh,
I think my
shit.
kid
say
quite
She-Hulk,
likes
probably.
the Hulk, and he likes Ragnarok. But we put on
Ragnarok's fun.
we put on the Love and Thunder for him, and even he was like, "What the hell is this crap?"
Yeah. I enjoyed Ragnarok, but Love and Thunder is like the Batman and Robin of the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
No, Love and Thunder is nowhere near Batman and Robin.
It went
would-
there. It went there. Totally went there.
No. I would argue probably the Batman and Robin was Multiverse of Madness.
Batman and Robin at least had a soul.
Yes.
Regardless
that
of whether
credit
you
card?
enjoyed that soul,
Yeah,
that's up to you.
Batman and Robin was just a cartoon. That's
You
all
see-
it was. So if you watch it as a kid,
Yeah.
you think that movie's fantastic. But as you grow up, you realize, no, that movie's shit, but it has heart.
I mean, Joel Schumacher obviously liked camp, and
Mm-hmm.
he liked the campiness of like the '66 Batman. But yeah,
Nice to meet you.
So on the topic of good art
On
and
good?
good film, yes, on good stuff. Let's
We have
talk
good
about some
film?
good stuff.
We have
Kenzo,
something good.
yes, we have something very good. Extra Zeros, I'm assuming working on bringing it up.
We talking about his lofty his lofty clip?
Let me get to
Uncle
Kenza's
Lovely.
Twitter here, and I'll get that pulled up. I just saw in the private chat here, and we were cleared to use the music. So let me get this up here.
We were cleared to use the music.
That's what Kenzo said.
No, I didn't say we're cleared. I just said.
Well, then I will play it without music.
No, I just said that they allow people to use it on YouTube. So I got a tick, but it's not a copyright strike. It doesn't affect your channel, you know.
Well,
one of those ones.
Did it claim?
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll play.
They played it on the full Aussie. Yeah, this is my first cringe TikTok trend. I've seen a few animators just doing a version of this. It's I think it's called the Pine Grove Shuffle. Yeah. I just did Mozza doing it.
Is that rotoscope?
I honestly thought he was getting hit by a car at the end of it or something.
I thought there was going to be something too, but it's just fun.
He's trying to impress Taylor.
It's nice and wholesome.
No, he's trying to Wicked. That's who he's trying to impress.
I managed to sort of keep it in time with the music.
That's really cool, man.
I did. I just there's a video of a lad doing that dance. It's about 30 seconds long, and I just rotoscoped like a frame, and then took out the keyframes and then drew the Mozza frame around that kind of thing.
I hate to interrupt you, but pause this real quick.
No.
Extra zero. Do me a favor. Drop this down, but
you
don't
want to see my
exit the screen.
There you go. Oh, my desktop.
Wait.
I like how that showed up for like a split second too.
Wait. Yeah, so that is James from Melee Games. And that has been my desktop for the past
All right, sorry. Go ahead and bring that back up. I just wanted to see what the hell was that. Shout out to Melee Games.
Even I have a normal background.
James is well aware that that's my desktop. So over on his Discord,
I've seen lots of the Yoshi memes. Yeah, it was a rotoscope frame, and then I just keyframed the keyframes and then drew the Mozza over it, kind of thing.
We have a super chat from Jason Sandberg for $2. That's a top desktop. Nice.
That's a TOP desktop.
Is it? What does TOP stand for?
I don't know.
I think he's just saying it's a top desktop. Like it's a play on words.
Yeah,
like
that's what I said.
It's like your top desktop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're memers, man. We're not very smart, but we can meme like shit. No, like let's do that.
That is true. We are great at memeing. We're top of the pops, top of the charts.
I mean, just look at Dermy. It's proof alone that we're not very smart.
Jason,
who put out a tweet? Who put out a tweet?
Because you kept bugging me with it.
I kept bugging you with it. That doesn't mean you put out a poll asking a stupid question.
And Derby Worry for $2 says back taco supremacy.
That's right. That's right. Don't forget.
I apologize if some background noise. I live in an apartment building, and my neighbors are poo-poo heads. So what do we have next?
Well, we've got a few things we can do because we're coming up close to 2 hours. We can talk. There's a VFX breakdown we can look at. We can talk about the possibility of Spider-Man 4.
If that happens because of that strike going on.
Yeah.
Well, also like the possibility of Spider-Man 4. It's just who knows what's happening there. The Sandman actor came out and said he heard something about it, but there's no like real confirmation. So that's about it.
Well, actually, I do have one I think is a little interesting to talk about because we've seen the erasure of gingers, especially in the DCEU. Let's talk about
So
this.
are we going to talk about the erasures of monkey people?
Erasures.
Ginger side is real, man.
Hey, Derby, give my producer a break, man. Jesus Christ.
He's been gone for 2 weeks. I need to give him shit.
So yay!
Oh.
Yeah, we're actually getting a redheaded actor to play Jimmy Olsen, apparently he's the top choice to play Jimmy Olsen in Superman.
I'm okay
I
with
can
this.
see
This-
myself
yeah.
on screen
I'm
now.
okay with that.
I feel super represented.
And we have a very special super chat from core member for $5. My first super chat ever. Congrats on getting monetized. Well done. Well done to you, man. You have been killing it in the meme game.
Yeah.
It was
His
all
multiverse characters are killing it.
Yeah, those are
really
good.
tried to do and make sure this show's fun. I'm honored that we got monetized.
Yes.
It was all my
yeah,
hard
we got
course,
yes, it's all Dermy. It's all Dermy. But thank you, core member. I appreciate you, man. You are a valued member of the Legion of Memers. Keep up the great work, man. I don't know if you caught it, but Gary gave you a shout out when we sent that super chat in yesterday. So go check that out. It's on the Legion Twitter. You're mentioned quite a bit. So feel proud of yourself, mate. Metastep says for $2. Oh, congrats. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you, man. So, for this Jimmy Olsen casting, yay or nay, everybody?
Look at that beautiful freckled face.
I'm not familiar with the kid, but he looks the part.
I'm proud to have redheads being represented.
Gingers, just say it how it is, man.
Yeah. Gingers.
You know, we're not like them other
Soulless
people that
bastards.
don't like it when you use our word. It's fine.
I mean, after what we've been getting and like just the off kilter My Adventure, like I'm unfortunately seen too much of the My Adventures with Superman.
Yeah, My Adventures with Superman. Shit.
Remember when I made the Dermzo meme? Now it's come to life.
I want you.
Speaking of Dermy memes, we got one right here from Dolomite.
Would you believe that picture isn't too far off from what I had to do yesterday when I lost my wallet?
I would believe it.
Too big. And I am better than Jared. I don't touch kids.
Yeah, just women who don't want to.
Oh,
damn. All right, move on. Next topic. Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord. Let's look at this. Let's go to a positive light. This comes from Josiah X. This is an interesting one. This is a really cool VFX breakdown.
What? Why are you laughing?
Because Devil talking about how you want to spell tuna sub backwards.
So the reason why I put this on the list of things to talk about is because I think it's great to give a shout out to like creators who are doing things on their own. Because I think in the world that we're living in, huh?
Did we see his stuff before? Yeah, we see.
Yeah, we've seen his stuff before as well, and he did this by himself, which is freaking incredible.
This is better than what we're seeing out of Disney with their bloated. You know, they have these huge bloated. I'm going to freeze here. Where you can see this TIE fighter. How much are they blowing on these movies? The budgets, like how do you spend $300 million on Indiana Jones when people are doing deep fakes in their offices and their bedrooms? You know,
I'm just shocked. It's Disney's spending so much money on all this shit. And I'm just over here with like a $5 wig, and we're having more fun.
You know what's great too is the reason why I like these breakdowns is because it kind of shows you that it is possible for you to do this at home. You just need the right programs, and sometimes you don't even need the right programs. All you got to do is find a program that works for you, and stitch everything together, which is what the Legion of Memers members do. We find all the different apps and everything, and then we mash them together to create a cohesive way of doing things. And I think it's important to remember that if something isn't out there and you want to create it, go ahead and do it. Learn how to do it.
That's
you
right.
can do it, guys.
Well,
You guys can become whatever you want to become.
Remember, and maybe it was around the time of the last writer strike, but web series were a big thing, and web series kind of vanished when streaming came to the forefront. Do you think we're going to see a return of web series?
Probably not. Probably not.
No, just because back then there was far more freedom on YouTube, and a lot of the other platforms didn't really exist. And right now, a lot of those platforms are not as popular as YouTube. I think once the other platforms do get more popular, the creativity will boom because people will feel like they can do anything. And I think that creative freedom really flourishes in times.
Let me counter that, though, because Homestar Runner was huge. Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon had Channel 101. And I mean, say what you will about Justin Harmon these days, or I'm sorry, what Justin Roiland these days. But they really pushed the envelope. If you go back and watch like the Channies and all that, Mike Henry, who's the voice of Cleveland, was on there. He had a web series.
Well, you can think of, I can name 2 awesome web series that no longer, well, I think one of them might still be going, but you had Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and you had Red versus Blue. But where are they now? Dragon Ball Z Abridged is finally done because they just got so tired of it. They don't want to do it anymore. And then Red versus Blue, well, Rooster Teeth is a mega corporation now.
But RB and the Chief is still kicking.
DBZ Abridged that one stopped because they just got in too much trouble with Funimation and stuff. There was way too much copyright to deal with, so they just said it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm. And also, they were getting tired of it. Like it was becoming a chore to make instead of a love letter. But that also goes to like No Green Rock's point. Like these platforms are so just pain in the ass. It shouldn't be. They should still be able to do Dragon Ball Z Abridged constantly. They were changing what they needed to change. They were changing the story. They were adding in their own stuff, their own music, whatnot. But yet they still kept getting copyright claims because of how YouTube's copyright system works.
Well,
so they had to constantly fight.
I feel though, like, going back to the days of like Screw Attack as well. Like Screw Attack had some stuff on there. Newgrounds is still around, and Newgrounds had plenty of web series, and people were just doing it as passion projects. It's just the thing is there could be stuff that exists right now, but we're not looking for it because we're so used to YouTube now. And they've really started to take the U out of YouTube, as a lot of people say. I'm just curious, do we think, and again, it may not happen, but I think maybe something could take off during this strike.
Well, you know what I think might take off during this strike? This this little project that's going on right now called Epic Verse. I think.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Hail the Epic Verse, man. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer.
I also think Extra Zero is trying to entice us to all just move to Baltimore and something and start putting out web shows. I don't know why.
You don't want to move to the Baltimore area.
I don't.
I'm
not going to do it even for you. I might love you, buddy, but I'm not going to do it for you.
Well,
you're not going to get a text
okay.
this big.
Baltimore doesn't want you there. So.
What the fuck's a Baltimore?
You don't want to get. Do we have a link to that trailer in there?
I like to watch.
No, you'll have to go to the Epic Verse Twitter. But if you guys haven't seen it, go to the Epic Verse Twitter. Yeah, they put a trailer out a while back.
Oh, the old trailer. I thought you meant they put out another one.
I was about to say, did I miss something? Did I set us up for an awesome switchover that I didn't even realize?
Well, they had clips with Beardo.
Beardo,
didn't they?
Now you're a rock star.
Hail
have a
Pharaoh the
David Bruce on
Beardo.
TV.
Thank you for being guest last week, mate.
Third best beard
That's
on the
right.
internet. Man.
Second greatest beard.
Second.
Yes. He's
Okay.
right under Gary.
Yeah, Gary.
Right above
Second one.
Shags. Then you got Jed, and then we got you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we got a few more things. So seeing here that they showed stuff on FNT, so we can always check out FNT. Here, let's go ahead. We'll pull this one up about. We talked about it briefly, but let's talk about the possibility of Spider-Man 4.
I look pretty damn good
really,
with this,
really.
hairdo and
I
sunglasses.
do. Let me just give a quick shout out to core member who is killing it in the meme game. He made a meme just now. Let's check it out. Earth 1, General No Green Rocks leads the Legion of in meme wars of 2023, and I can't read. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's our general, but he can't read.
Wait, they hired me to lead, not to read.
You can't read, Jeremy
this
can't
man is a
spell.
war. Screw that. I'm going on.
Go ahead, Extra Zero.
Actually, let's skip the Spider-Man 4 because what really can we say about it? To be honest,
I basically already said what exists.
That we
like,
should
don't
get
know.
Scorpion because he was promised in after the first one and we never got him.
I think we were supposed to. Well, in Spider-Man 4, this is gonna be not like the current Spider-Man. This is going back to Sam Raimi Spider-Man. That Spider-Man 4 would be based on the Vulture.
Oh, you mean back to Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4.
So
why are we talking about this?
Well,
because the creator.
Yeah.
It's
One
because
piece-
the creator is having his input in this.
I get it. Okay, I get it. Oda gets to have his input. He's doing it wrong. Why are you doing this? You already had something awesome. Why are you doing it this way? You're not going to entice people. It's not going to look good. We've already seen the CGI. It looks like shit. Freaking what? Nani doesn't have a rack of a goddess.
She doesn't get that until later on.
Luffy
That's the only thing that
looks
pisses Dermy off about this. It's the rat.
Luffy looks and sounds like a fucking dork, and I want to lofty him.
You think this is bad? Wait till fucking Gundam hits Netflix.
Oh, I'm going to freak the fuck out.
Besides,
I get it, okay?
we all know
Everybody-
we all know Cowboy Bebop was the best live action anime adaptation. Come on.
Kick him now. I don't care if he's a guest. Kick him. That is blasphemy of the highest.
That's why I said it.
One Piece being live action is accursed. It is wrong. It is so stupid. And they sit there and say, "Oh, he's having input." No, what that means is they gave him a check to say that, so they could say that he had an input. Because this is nothing like One Piece.
Now, what happens if they do a live action Yu-Gi-Oh on Netflix? How will that play?
Kick him off. Don't give them ideas. Kick him off now. Don't give them ideas.
Well, given Jeremy's wig, I mean, all he needs is some hair gel, and he's going to be down to do.
Yeah.
I will do the duel. I would 100% do that. I don't want to see it right now. But when it comes to One Piece, real quick, yes, they're saying Oda's involved. They're constantly saying that. I've had arguments with my buddy Adam, the Renaissance nerd, on this constantly because Oda's involved. Oda Sensei's involved. He's not going to let anything garbage go out. Same things were being said when Cowboy Bebop was involved. Cowboy Bebop's creator was involved. He gave notes. They kept saying he wasn't going to put out shit. He wasn't going to let them put out shit. They still put out shit. And then he came out and said that they didn't even take my notes. They just put it out.
Yep.
For fuck's sake, I saw Buggy in this goddamn first trailer and I hated him. He looks like a hobo that got into paint. That's what he looks like. He doesn't look intimidating. He looks like a hobo that got in paint.
This was literally the worst anime they could try to live action. Literally.
Dermy will fuck up a
Just
hobo
so
in paint.
stupid.
It is stupid. You can't. We had Amanda Miller on when I was talking about this and why live action anime does not work. There's things that don't translate.
Yep.
There's certain ideas and concepts that just can't translate to real life. And we saw stretchy arms and stretchy body It's not translating well. Plus, the actor is fucking annoying. I would love to just do what I would want to do to Lofty.
You know, I already don't like live action cartoon adaptations like the shit Disney's putting out. But when it's anime, just why? Why?
Well, because they want to do it. They want to try to get it to a master audience. So they think, well, let's put it in live action. That will work. Obviously, it doesn't.
Just like that old Dragon Ball movie. When was that? 2004 or
Let's
something.
not talk about that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. I just
What?
spoke in
Games
Demon's
Masters
name.
was great, right?
Shut up, Rocks. Kick him if he's defending.
The thing is, there is still this idea that there are some people, and I do know people, typically they're older, that just don't want anything to do with animation. And I think the whole idea is that if we do a live action, we can break that barrier for the people that just feel like they've grown past animation, which is kind of ironic because going back to what we were saying earlier, it's like, are any of these live action movies actually live action?
Well, that would make sense if they were actually like fiending for it. If those people were actually like, I really would like to like it, but no, you do it and they're like all like, nope, still don't care. And two, just seeing the pictures of what they're doing, every time you see Luffy stretch, it looks like he's in pain. Anyone who's watched One Piece, he doesn't feel that. It's like he's made of rubber. He doesn't feel the stretch. But yeah, they show these pictures and he's like stretching and they make it look like he's like, and stuff. And that's not the case. It's just, I hate it.
Well, there's only been, I would say, 2 live action animes that are good. Okay, 2. That's Alice in Borderlands on Netflix and Alita Battle Angel.
Fair.
Everything else has been shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. When you have 2 good ones, and yet you have countless just god awful ones. I think actually Death Note from Japan. Death Note does have a Japan live action that is apparently decent, but those are your answers out of the countless times you have done live action. Even when Japan does live action anime, and they're all shit and nobody likes them, maybe that should teach you we shouldn't be doing this because it just doesn't translate. Now, there are some anime stories that could translate. Alice in Borderland translates well because it's unique psychedelic concepts. They're not doing over-the-top craziness. That's why it translated. You could do... there was an anime that came out, I think, last year on Netflix. I cannot remember what it is, but it's all about like time travel and some psychedelic thing. That could translate well because it's not dealing with stretchiness, armored humanoid beings, or giant titans.
Anyone remember the Fist of the North Star movie?
No.
Oh man.
We have a super chat from What's Your First Thought, WYFT. This has been the biggest problem with trying to do a live action anime. They never pick the most ground to earth animes. Down to earth animes.
Yeah.
If I was going to do it, I'd do it Black Lagoon, simple as fuck.
Yes. Do you guys know Akira well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think Akira would work like that?
No.
Well, did they try with Taika Waititi's take on it? Right?
We're not talking about Taika Waititi touching that, but Akira wouldn't work because at the end they do giant humanoid psychic baby monster that they have those like teddy bear creatures that are weak to milk. These are concepts that will not translate to live action.
The fuck?
Well, but you also, I don't know if that's necessarily the case because you would think Cowboy Bebop could have been adapted, but look how bad that was.
Right.
So I think they should just stay away from it. Just put an ixnay on it. No more animes that are live action. It's stupid. It's wrong, and they just don't turn out good. They just don't.
You already like Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Love him. He's like he doesn't want the live action One Piece. He thinks it'll be good, but he doesn't want it because One Piece is already popular enough.
Yeah.
Oda already got what he wanted. It is one of the most popular anime out there right now. So many people love it. It's making him millions. He wants to extend the reach, yes, but he's doing it all wrong. You want to get people to watch what it is. You don't want to change it for a different audience. Entice them with what you got. And I get it. It's a fuck ton of info. There's a lot there, but you got to do it. And why is my thing buzzing? Oh, I've been walking around because I've been doing so many hand gestures.
Well, you've been doing this. You've been doing this the whole time. Well, let's talk some.
Mephisto hops in and he says, "Talk about hentai." I'm off to bed.
Okay,
congrats
so
on partnering with
if we
YouTube.
need
Welcome to the
hentai
top
knowledge-
8% of YouTube. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but the fact that we got there.
Well, you know, I could
celebrate
make
the goals
more
when we can.
handset gestures. You know, like,
There's one thing we can do to
So-
secure monetization and keep it that way.
Here you go, Faith.
and to think, I was about to give you an Ahigo face.
Thank God. Thank God I did
Yeah,
that.
thank God.
It doesn't work with glasses on.
Let's talk something positive that happened on Friday.
Wait, what happened?
You might have seen this in the intro for the show today. If you the real intro, let me go ahead and play this.
Legion of Memers has donated $100.
Turn it up.
Whoa! Donations.
By the way, they just got monetized.
They just
Congrats!
you guys. I mean, thanks for the donation, truly. But you do not have to do that. You contribute enough to the show. You're fucking awesome. So congratulations, the Legion of Memers is
Feel
monetized.
proud, guys. Feel proud.
So, part 1, Hail Friday Night Tights, the fellowship, and the great community. We wanted to thank you for all the meme material and shout outs since the birth of the Legion here on FNT. Due to
What
small
was the birth?
I
Does
think it
anybody
was
remember
just
the
all memes
episode it was on?
And
No, all of a sudden you got with the Legion just
somebody.
became a thing.
I don't know if it was. I probably got it
don't
from
know what it
somebody,
is.
but somebody.
I
said
got to go
Legion
back and
Memers,
find that.
right. And I love that fucking name.
The birth. Of the
I
Legion.
absolutely love it. So yeah, we just started shouting them out, and we get these great memes during the show that we share sometimes. But they're like they're on Twitter constantly, and they're just roasting the shit out of us. By the way, I mean like they. One of them right now is Multiverse Gary, and it's just getting me in the weirdest fucking.
Shout out to core member. I was so happy seeing that.
Those as well.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Remember, yeah.
No, Ryan actually gets it the worst. Like by far, the worst.
Yeah, Ryan and Jeremy.
Yeah.
They always seem to having
dude.
coitus with each other.
I may have contributed to some of those.
Same.
That Jeremy with the Barbie collection. Did you see that one? With the it's like it's on the head of a midget or a very small woman, and they put Jeremy's like without a hat on, which makes it look extra gay. And his big Barbie collection. It was so good. It was so. But the Bon Jovi one that I retweeted was so like they rack focused it, so they have Bon Jovi and Springsteen, who I fucking hate. I hate both of them. They suck. I can't stand a note of their music.
Yeah, stop it there. If you guys want to go,
Yeah, you
watch
stopped
Friday
it
Night
right as he's
Tights.
saying that he hates Bon Jovi. What the hell?
Don't make me.
Bon Jovi's
I just
good.
wanted to. I wanted to share that with everybody. If you guys weren't able to watch Friday Night Tights, I wanted to donate that on all of our behalfs. I want to give a huge shout out to every single Legion member who has gotten us to this point. The hashtags, the ats, the memeing. You know, you guys never stop, and I just want to say thank you all for letting me be a part of the journey with you. Yes, Dermy,
God,
super
quit
gay.
sounding gay. Yeah, you beat me to it. God, quit sounding so fucking gay.
But I wanted to express my gratitude to everybody here and everybody who supports us because it's just
With what Dermy's doing with his neck right now, I just want to call him Gay Charles.
So thank you all for watching our first monetized stream here on YouTube.
And last.
And thank you to everybody who became a member.
I know we're up
The
to
first
time, but we
demonetized
got to give Alf
stream.
his shout out.
What do you mean?
We gotta give Alf.
Well, there was that news that came out about Alf, and he's
yes,
he's
yeah. Why don't you
top of
bring
the
that up
bit.
real quick?
What about me? What was said? Well, I'm surprised he doesn't know because it's all about his return to the limelight.
The cricket.
Alf has returned for a series of branded segments on Ryan Reynolds.
Congratulations, Horny Alf, man! Make me on TV.
With him being with Ryan Reynolds, you know there's going to be some segments where he's extra horny.
Yep.
He's gonna be going after that pussy like it's nothing else.
It's kind of for horny. It's kind of like the that whole clip where he's all, "That's something you'll learn about me. I'm always angry." It's the we gotta do that with his face. I'm always horny.
Is that what I call eating pussy?
I'm always gay.
Well, we knew that about you, Dermy.
Yeah.
And I'm unfortunately always something.
It's Dirty walking into a subway.
Fucking simp.
Yes, sir. We know how fast to eat the footlongs, so
You're supposed to take that
I can
morally.
eat 2 at a
Sir.
time. Thank you very much.
Somebody clip that shit.
Double fisted with footlongs.
Well, I mean,
So,
I'm proud of my skills. Okay, it's awesome. I'm great at them. But at the end of the day, at least I'm not a blab simp.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Damn.
shots fired.
throwing shade.
Look, it could have been worse. I could have been an Amaranth simp or something like that.
And I ain't an Amaranth simp,
right back at Derby. Fight,
I ain't an
fight,
Amaranth
fight.
simp. I have actively said I find that girl repulsive.
We got the Simp Wars on the Legion of Memers, everybody.
Revenge of
Battle between Dermy and Cloud. Who will win? As
Me.
the simpiest of simps.
I will.
Dermy, we're heading towards the end of the show, but I wanted to ask you, do you have anything coming up in the next week?
Wait, are you trying to do outros?
Yes.
Okay, you could say, "Dear Dermy, do an outro." You don't have to
Dermy,
all
do
of
an
a sudden ask
outro.
this.
Do an outro.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm Dermy Wormy of Dermy Wormy. Check me out roughly Monday mornings at like 2 a.m. where I'm more than likely going to be putting Devil made me through it through a struggle session. Kinzel might be there. True Pop ain't gonna be here for a while because he's off finding himself, probably putting some stuff up his butt. I don't know. We decided to teach him degeneracy. Then check out my channel throughout the week. I will try not to put out a clickbait video again. That was an accident. Actually, I forgot a question mark. I will firmly admit it. It was an accident, but it did really well.
Sure.
And did get me about $1 in revenue. But then come Friday morning, we got another mayhem, and then about next Ballbusters, I'm gonna say you guys probably actually want to check it out live. I can't announce who the guest is just yet. I have to. No, actually, I do have a guest. Extra Zero, you've been gone. I got a guest.
Dylan.
I got a guest. Some of the guys here know who this guest is. Hopefully, I can announce it on Wednesday. Bug helped me make like a video to help announce it and everything. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm excited.
Can't wait, my dude. I'm excited.
And then the
for
week
you,
after
man.
that, I'm at Anime Matsuri. So
Awesome. Are you gonna go in that wig?
I'm actually now debating taking the wig with me.
Oculus, my man, you got anything coming up this week? Any place where people can find you?
Yeah, my name is Oculus. You can find me on Twitter. I mostly do Friday night type memes, and yeah, you can follow me there.
Sweet. Subway to Beelzehub.
Sub to Beelzehub. Beelzehub.
Sub to Beelzehub. Okay, thank you. Subway to Beelzehub. Actually,
No,
that sounds like a good
you're
song.
combining the top part with the bottom part. It's Subway sub to Beelzehub.
There you go. Devil made me do it.
God,
Do
you
wanna
are
let the people know where to find you?
Yeah, you can check me out, sub to Beelzehub, and watch Get Ranked every Sunday. I'm also on Engaged before that, which we talk about Star Trek. Check that out. And soon here, my next show, which is going to be called Pissing Contest, will be up. Just working out last couple things on that, and hope you watch that too. Thanks.
You know what? I have a new profile picture for you.
Okay. I like it.
Put some
Needs
devil
the horns,
horns on
yeah,
it.
needs the
Yeah,
horns.
no, we can make that happen in a few minutes.
Cloud, you got anything going this week, mate?
No, not really. But I mean, if you want to see memes, you'll see me on Twitter memeing, all the shows and stuff, and that's about it.
And he's he's
cool.
also the #1 Blab simp.
Yeah.
Hey,
Number
hey.
one.
Blabs outright said her #1 favorite simp when
Oh,
addressing Cloud.
No.
So, I mean,
Favorite, not
it's
number one.
nice. She likes you. She's accepting you as her #1 simp. Just go with it, man.
And now send her a box of thousands of dollars and a couple PlayStations, and you'll be set.
Yeah, she'll definitely marry you.
No, like Jeremy said, I'm a poor simp.
Kenzo.
Sorry. Go ahead, Kenzo.
Hello.
Did you
Yeah,
have,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
a-
If you head over
Wait.
to my channel, I got some animations up there. And on Sunday, I am joining Devil Made Me Do It for Get Ranked, and we're going to be talking about some cartoon boobage.
Yep.
I'm already
really
mad at.
looking
I'm
forward to
already
it.
mad at this episode of Get Ranked.
Call out
He took
Sticker.
off Raven. He took off Raven.
God, I'm gonna have to put up with this on.
Yeah, you
Mayhem.
are.
Wait a minute. All these Subway jokes, and now you're like, you took off an underage character.
Yes, I know. It's about hot.
She is not
cartoon.
underage. She is 18.
She's a
And what, she is
Titans.
fine ass up. She has that goth look going for her, you know.
There's plenty of adults that
I
have
thought
the
you
goth
liked
look.
dudes.
No, see, Kenzo, he looked at the
Hey,
Pluto
hey.
versions.
I'm an enigma. I'm an enigma wrapped in an enigma.
Careful.
DJ Axis, thank you for coming on as guest, man. Do you got anything going on, or anything you want to anything you want to promote?
Yeah. So if you were around on 2007 Screw Attack, you might remember me. But if not, I'm DJ Axis. I do original music and I remix old video game music. You can find it on YouTube and Rumble. I'm on Twitter. That's all I got.
Nice, sweet man. Thank you for
Awesome.
letting us use your music in some of our memes. We
Oh, yeah, no
appreciate
problem.
you. Letting us do that, man.
Yeah.
In
fact,
extra Subway. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, wait.
Well,
DJ's got one more.
DJ,
Wait,
DJ was
DJ
saying
was-
something. You interrupted the guest.
I was just gonna say, if you want to thank anybody for that, thank Paul Hadouken. He was the one who told me that you guys were looking for music. So
Now, hail Paul Hadouken. There you go.
You're saying it wrong.
Extra Subway. How you doing?
I still we'll just say Devil made me do it.
Extra Subway.
I followed suit. Yeah, so you can find me tomorrow over on Devil's channel, Beelzehub, and for Get Ranked. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. You'll be able to find me on Thursdays at 9 o'clock Eastern on the Figure Action YouTube channel. Again, if you're into collecting, we talk Transformers, third party, McFarlane, Mattel. There's so much stuff that's come out of SDCC. We actually have to have a follow-up episode because we weren't able to cover it all. And then, of course, you can find me here on Saturdays for the meme stream, and you can find me on Twitter, Extra008, if you like memes. I do side scrollers basically daily, so check me out, give me a follow. I'd really appreciate it.
Can I
Sweet,
be real
man.
honest
Awesome.
with you, Extra?
What's the
I did miss you on Get Ranked because Ryan is a shitty producer, and when they were ranking action heroes, they started ranking them by movies, not by the characters. It's getting to a point where it's like I missed the snob.
See, I'm there for a reason, and you don't know what you got till it's gone.
I can't wait till I get both you guys on there. 'Cause it's just gonna be,
Mayhem.
Yeah,
It's gonna be magic.
it's gonna be like
I
trying to
love
keep
those
two
really good
children from
rankers.
biting each other.
Why have you been on this podcast for 4 hours? Why does that man have his shirt off?
Why aren't you putting this character in S?
She wouldn't say that.
No, that would be me. That would be me yelling at you.
Yeah.
They belong in S and A tier.
I thought
Why
you
shut
didn't
up,
watch
Bob.
Review Tech anymore.
Why is Dermy put a wig on and started to mount that pony, the stuffed animal? What the hell?
And he
I'm not
brought
the
it
one
back.
that talks about mounting animals, okay? That was Renaissance nerd ogling those goddamn unicorn balls. You were there, devil.
And then you said you watched Friendship is Magic and you thought it was awesome. So.
Friendship is Magic was
Where's
awesome.
the disconnect?
I never wanted to bang a unicorn. That was Adam the Renaissance
Publicly.
nerd.
Yeah, it's a pony. Being a pony.
They have unicorns.
This stream is going off the
Unicorns,
rails.
ponies, and pegasi.
All right, everybody. Let's wind it down. I am Superman. If he wasn't scared of green rocks, you can check me out here every week. I am the leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers. You can also check me out on the Midweek Hump. We had a great show this week. And if you didn't see it, go check out the clips. They're all over Twitter. And I just want to say I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for getting the Legion where we are today, and I cannot wait for the future and hopefully be able to make it to meetups and do more and more things with the Legion members together. And we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Fuck off. Are you gonna play the?
Yep.